We are live for another Concacaf Champions Cup match. Tonight we have LAFC versus Alajuelense of Costa Rica tonight to see who wins and will advance. Well, they got to play a second leg, but this is the first leg of two legs to see if they will advance to the quarterfinals of the Concacaf Champions Cup. Hope you guys are having a great night. It's a late night here on the East Coast. By the way, welcome to MLS Moves, presented by FanDuel, our new sponsor of the show. Greatly appreciate their support. Hope you guys are having a great night. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. And it looks like Cruz Azul has just taken the lead on Monterrey in their round of 16 match in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. But hope you guys are having a great night. Like I said, let's see. Angus, my friend. Hello, Will. How are you doing? Doing good, my friend. It's been a long day, but I'm excited to watch them in their night with some CONCACAF Champions Cup football. Hopefully it's a decent game, and hopefully there's some goals tonight for LAFC. Alajuelense, just pulling up this game. I'm going to look up the starting 11. Okay, big news tonight. We got Budri. Yes, CONCACAF overnight. What up, gang? How's it going, my friend? Invader, appreciate you for stopping by. So tonight, we finally get to see Budri start for LAFC. Looking at the starting 11 right now, Segura is out for LAFC, but everything else is the same except Segura is out, Eustaquio is out, and it looks like David Martinez is out. So they got Chouanier in for Estacio. They've got Budri playing in the middle, and they've got Tillman playing out wide for David Martinez. I don't really like that at all because Tillman's not a good winger either. And then Hollingshead gets to start left back instead of Eddie Segura. So this is a little interesting. 3 changes tonight for LAFC, but we finally get to see Budri play as a 10 behind Son Heung-min. And I think we're seeing this because they realize that that the attack has not been good. It has not been good. So we'll see if this can make any difference for LAFC and Budri. We'll see if he can ignite this attack because Son Heung-min has not been able to score in the first 3 MLS games, and Denis Bouanga has only scored 1 goal. The attack has been very stagnant. So we'll see if this can make any difference in the attack for LAFC tonight. But I'm curious to see, what is your guys' score prediction for tonight's game? I think LAFC are probably going to win this match. Alajuelense, it's hard to say, but they are considered to be one of the better defensive teams in Costa Rica. I think I can't remember what the stat was specifically, but they have not conceded a lot of goals this year in league play. Bro, you're live streaming the super late game. I admire the grind. Yeah, super late. And not a lot of sleep today, but we got to do it. This is Concacaf Champions Cup. You got to do it. And we're going to be doing Nashville SC and Inter Miami tomorrow at 7:30, which is another big game. I would have done the Philadelphia game. I didn't have time to do that one today, and I'm glad I didn't, because they played a lot of backups. But I'm curious to see what happens with this LAFC team tonight with the changes they've made. This is Budri's first start since Real España, the second game of the second leg of the first round of the Concacaf Champions Cup. But I want to know what you guys think. What's your score prediction for tonight's match? What do you have the score for LAFC versus Alajuelense or Alajuelense? I gotta get that name down. Alajuelense. What is your score prediction tonight for LAFC versus Alajuelense? I think it's going to be 2-0. I do think that LAFC are going to win this match. I think that they're going to look a little better in the attack. Now that we see Budri is starting, we get to see a full 90 minutes of him, hopefully, with Son Heung-min and Denis Bouanga in this attack. I'm just a little curious why Estacio isn't starting for them. I mean, I think he's been one of their best players. He's been their best midfielder. So that's a little puzzling. But we'll see what he can do in this formation with this starting 11, see what he can do with these guys in front of him. But I do think it's going to help the attack a lot. And if it doesn't help the attack, if LAFC struggle tonight, I think we need to start asking some questions about what they're going to do in this attack. Angus says 3-0 LAFC. Invader says 2-2. Let's see, 5-0. 3-1. Michelle says 3-1 LAFC. Yes, in my country, it's 4 a.m. right now. Wow, are you in the UK? It's 11 p.m. on the East Coast, but this is a big game. I'm curious to see what they look like with Budri, and I'm curious to see what they do against this LAFC is able to do against this team. We're in a little bit of a delay because of this Monterrey and Cruz Azul game that's still going on. There's 5 minutes left. It looks like an added time, and they just took the lead. Talking about Cruz Azul, and this could be a team that an MLS team faces down the end of the season. We'll see how this shakes up. But I still got some concerns about LAFC as a club. I've talked about this recently that LAFC have beaten Inter Miami 4-2 in their season opener, and they did look good. This game's getting chippy now. This Liga MX matchup, but they did look good in their opener against Inter Miami. They won 3-0, but then Miami went down 2-0 to Orlando, and they looked worse against Orlando in the first half than they looked against LAFC, and they turned it around when they changed their formation. They've won their last 2 games, and then LAFC only scored on Houston after they got a red card, Houston. So that's how they got their 2 goals. And then against Dallas, a team with only one designated player, a team that's still in rebuild mode, they struggled the entire match. And if it wasn't for Hugo Lloris, they probably would have lost that game. And they might have lost it by maybe 2 goals or so if it wasn't for Hugo Lloris. So if this team, LAFC speaking, can't start scoring goals and creating chances and show something in the final third, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble. So we'll see what LAFC can do, but they got to get Sonny and they got to get Denis involved. They got to they have to start creating chances. And there's been some people that are upset about the criticism that I've given LAFC, but the simple fact is last year they were scoring as a duo. They were they were the best duo in MLS. This year they have a combined 1 goal between the two. So something has changed, and the only thing that has changed is there's a new manager, and Dolo's bad. He's not good either. But Dos Santos has not been able to set these guys up for success outside of one game, which was against Real España, who is a joke of a team from Honduras. They're terrible. I mean, they won like 6-1. So I'm curious to see what they're able to do tonight and what they're going to be able to do against some of these more competent teams in Major League Soccer. Now, they're 3-0 for the first time in club history, but their schedule's been a joke so far outside of Miami. And they play St. Louis City this weekend. I mean, they should win that game too. I want to see what they do when they start playing the good teams like San Diego or Vancouver. Like, what are they going to do when they start playing those teams? That's what I'm curious to see. And I could be wrong. Budri could be the deciding factor. He's a 10. He's someone that can help them start creating chances, and we'll see if that happens. Also watching USA losing to Italy 8-0 in the World Baseball Classic. Multiple screens. Love the dedication. I'm in Czechia in Europe. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate you for watching with us. This game is ending at 1:10 a.m. or something, by the way. It is. It's going to be a super late game. Super late game. Will Tillman score? I don't think he will. I don't like Tillman as a 10. I definitely don't like Malik Tillman as a winger. I don't like him as a playmaker or like on the wing or a playmaker. I just don't think he offers a lot in the final third. Trouble. They are contenders to win MLS Cup. Did you not listen to anything I just said? Did you have me muted until that part I just said? Were you paying attention to anything I just said? And by the way, Keyshawn, he is starting. Budri is starting today. Did I say Malik Tillman? I meant Timothy. Sorry, I did mean Timothy. I get the names confused all the time. I'm always thinking of Malik Tillman because he's the better Tillman brother. And obviously, huge USMNT fan. Huge USMNT fan. So I obviously a big fan of Malik Tillman. So I always say Malik Tillman instead of Timothy Tillman, the better Tillman brother. Now, if they had Malik Tillman, this would be a different story. If they had him as a 10, this would, I mean, forget about it. But we'll see. Listen, we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens. My score prediction is 2-0 versus Alajuelense. That is what my score prediction is going to be for this game. We'll see. I could be wrong. I think it's going to be 2-0. And I think Budri does make a difference. Now, if Budri unlocks Sonny and Denis, then he has to start the rest of the season. And I'm not trying to put unfair expectations on him. It might take a game or two for him to get used to the starting 11. He's never started with these guys before. To my knowledge, I don't think that Sonny and Denis started in that second leg where Budri started for LAFC. But it's not going to be immediate. It might take a game or two, but we need to see some flashes tonight from Budri. And we had that one pass he had on the outside of his right boot that just like curled into Sonny. I mean, there's no one else on the team making that pass. In the midfield, at least. There's no one else making the pass. And I want to see LAFC not depend on Sonny to come so deep in the midfield to get the ball, to bring it up, to start, creating chances and starting the attack. I want him to hover around outside the box, no further. I mean, maybe if they're playing defense, like he obviously can move back. But I'm talking about when the attack is going. I don't want to see him come all the way back to the midfield to get the ball to start the attack. He needs to be hovering just outside the box, maybe like in between the box and midfield, somewhere in between there. He doesn't need to be any further back than that. And we need to see what and we need to see Denis Bouanga start doing some stuff on the wing. Like he needs to be more active on the wing. Inter Miami and Nashville off the bat is crazy. I know some of these matchups are really good and some of them really bad. Like I would say LAFC has the luxury of playing one of the weaker teams remaining in the sixth in the 16, but they had a very lucky drawing for the 16, so they should advance pretty easily. Sorry, I was reading text. Let's see. Missiel says their series is going to tell us who's going to win the East this year, in my opinion. I think Inter Miami should probably win that game, but they could lose it too. It just really depends on which Miami shows up. It's one of those games where Miami, I feel like I don't think the game is going to be close, and I don't really want to focus on the Miami game just yet because we'll save that for tomorrow. But I feel like it's one of those games where it's going to be either uh it's going to be one way or the other, like as far as blowout. And by the way, we are 3 minutes. Okay, so they got the LAFC game already started. Let me try to find this. I don't see it anywhere else. Let's see if they have it on like FS. I guess we can't watch it until this game is over with. This Cruz Azul Monterrey game. Okay, it's the final whistle. Hopefully they'll show us this game now. 3 minutes in, but they went 4 minutes past the added time on this Cruz Azul Monterrey game. So hopefully they'll switch over to the LAFC game. We missed the first 3 minutes of the game because of this. And this is something I hope gets better over time. I hope they have more access to these games. Like they have better coverage, they have better broadcasting partners for the Champions Cup, because it's like, I mean, this is on FS2. It's 11 o'clock at night. It really can be. I mean, I know they got the World Series. They actually got the World Baseball Classic on, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But okay, here we go. All right, it's on. Okay, I'm having to watch it in Spanish right now because it's not on FS1 or FS2. All right, we're officially kicked off. We're 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the first half. LAFC versus Alajuelense, and it is at LAFC. First match is at LAFC. Let's see if LAFC can look better in the attack. Let me see if I can get this in English. See if this game's on yet. LAFC. Nope, still a commercial. That's absolutely insane. They still don't have this. So I guess we'll just have to watch it in Spanish until they have it back on until they have it on FS2. But that's fine. That's fine. Gotta turn this down a little bit. It's a little too loud. All right, let's see what LFC can do. Hugo Lloris is he's been a savior for the team for the last couple weeks. He's been very good. Let's see if the attack can help him out. Let's see if Ryan Hollingshead can help him out. Eddie Segura has been very good in the defense, but been very, very, very underwhelming in the attack. But now with Hollingshead on the left side, maybe they'll be able to help on that left side attack. All right. Porteous with the ball. He's up pretty far. Tillman back to Porteous. Nice move by Porteous. Trying to play it to Sonny. No one's there. Probably on the Fox app. Yeah. Let's see. Denny and Sonny both score a hat trick. We'll see. I don't know if that happened tonight, but we'll see. If they do, then we'll have to study what has went differently versus the last couple games. Oh, Sonny with the ball. Ryan Hollingshead keeps it in play. Passes it out to Budri. Curious to see what Budri does tonight. No Estacio starting tonight. Got Chouanier instead of Estacio. No David Martinez and no Estacio in the starting 11 tonight. Sonny. Oh, deflected off a Alajuelense player. Goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for LAFC. 7 minutes in. Delgado. Porches. By the way, the LAFC defense has been very good this year. That's the saving grace of the team. The defense has been very good. Hollingshead to Sonny. Oh, Tillman with some space. Chouanier looking for Denis, but it's blocked. Oh, Palencia. Oh. Palencia was looking for Denis, but he couldn't get a good touch on it. Oh. Bad bounce for LAFC, but they're able to win the ball back. Tafari clears it out. Palencia had a decent cross, but just Denis wasn't able to get on the other end of it. There's actually several Alajuelense fans in the stands today in LA, so that's interesting. Not as many people at this game as I thought there would be. Oh, so it's on? Finally, it's on. Let's switch it over. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Got it in English now. You're a good commentator. I appreciate it. All right, Sonny's kind of deep. He's on the ball. Left side deep. Tillman. Chouanier. Delgado. Bad pass, but Palencia's able to save it. Wide space on the left side. There you go. Borges out wide left to Ryan Hollingshead. Budri. Budri's been playing out wide quite a bit so far in this game. Budri with a nice play. Oh, Budri's pushed, but saved by the goalkeeper. He got a touch on it, but he looked like he was pushed a little bit, but no foul or anything. I've noticed Budri playing on the left side. He's been drifting on the left side quite a bit early on in this game. By the way, if you're just joining us, almost got 100 people in the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. Let's try to get to 100 likes on the stream. Concacaf Champions Cup. This is the first leg of the round of 16. LAFC versus Alajuelense of Costa Rica in the first leg. Second leg will be next week, which we'll also do a watch along for that game. But make sure you guys like this video down below. It helps us out. It's all we ask for. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is the first of 2 watch-alongs this weekend. Or this week, excuse me. We got this one in Inter Miami and Nashville SC tomorrow. $11 minutes in. LAFC corner. Sonny to take the corner. All right, Sony with the corner. Oh, no one's there. He was looking for Porches, but Porches fell down. Oh, Budri out wide. Oh, God, this Alajuelense team is very physical. Foul on LAFC. Alajuelense's ball. Looks like it was a foul on Ryan Holland's head. Not surprised about the empty stadium. MLS teams, even though it isn't an MLS match, are empty during the midweek matches. It's a shame, man, because it's a big game. This is the biggest tournament in the region. So very disappointing. There's some people there, but yeah, definitely there's definitely some empty seats. Maybe some people are just starting to come in though. So far, Alajuelense. I'm gonna have to get. God, it's such a tongue twister. Alajuelense. Alajuelense has been very physical the first 12 minutes of the game, or the 8 that we've seen. They've been very physical so far, and they've made LAFC a little uncomfortable. But I would say that LAFC have had some chances early on. They've had some chances, but this team is being very physical so far. Ticket should be $5. All right, Denis on the left side. Turnover. I'm gonna text Nick and see if he'll come on in the. See if Nick can come on at halftime. Refs already chose sides. They're letting this game play out. There's definitely been some physicality in the first half. Lot of. It's been very chippy so far for this game. Delgado with the ball. A lot of wide open space on the left side. Hollingshead, Budri, Denis. Little playoff right there from Hollingshead to Denis. Tillman with a bad ball to Sonny, forced it. Valencia to Sonny with a little bit of space. Hollingshead. Uh-oh. Oh, good defending by Tafari. That was a good look by Alajuelense, but that was very good defending by Tafari. Tillman. They're just clogging the middle. The LAFC are gonna have to play out wide. Delgado was looking for Budri, but Sonny gets the ball. Delgado. Tillman. Sonny plays out wide to Palencia. Palencia to Porches. Tillman. Good pass to Chouanier. Good defending by Alajuelense. Budri out wide. Defender slipped. Too hard of a touch out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick. Alajuelense. How do you think LAFC is looking so far, chat? How are they looking 17 minutes in? Are you concerned at all? Like 17 minutes in, are you concerned about this LAFC attack? Oh, Budri, bad pass to Hollingshead. Oh, Ronald Matarrita, former New York City FC player. Bad giveaway. Delgado. Boanga, left side. Oh, Boanga, nice move, but into the goalkeeper's hands. Tillman is not playing bad. I just saw one action. I mean, he hasn't really done much. I don't think he's had the ball enough to really be bad so far. Miss Yao says they're moving the ball well, close to unlocking their defense. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Alajuelense has been very physical, like I said so far, but we'll see if they can. We'll see if they can break through and score a goal tonight. Tillman with the ball. Oh, through his legs. Valencia plays it out wide to Tafari. Budri. Tillman to Delgado. Budri with a little bit of space. Should have crossed it. Valencia crosses it, but deflected by the Alajuelense player. LAFC are outplaying Alajuelense by a mile. LAFC seem to be tilted on the left wing side of the field. That's true. They do. They are tilted. But I'll say this: even if they outplay them, if they don't score and it's a 0-0 draw, which we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think it'll be 2-0. But if there's no result other than a draw tonight, then that's a failure. Like that's a concern because the whole running of the theme has been that their attack is broken right now. Palencia some space on the right side. Marky Delgado. Bad pass by Tillman, given away. I've noticed Budri out wide left several times tonight. And to Angus's point, they're definitely tilted left. They're definitely favoring that left side. "22 minutes in, LAFC nil, Alajuelense nil." Alajuelense hasn't had many chances, if any, in the final third just yet, but their defense is holding up so pretty good so far against LAFC. It's gonna be a throw in for Ala. I only noticed one former MLS player on Alajuelense, and it's Ronald Matarrita. Oh, bad giveaway. Tillman wasn't able to get to it though. Could have been an easy goal from Tillman, but he wasn't able to get to that ball. A lot of open space right now in the middle of the field. Chouanier, a lot of space. Looking for Tillman. Too much on that pass, on the through pass. Out of bounds, going to be a goal kick for Alajuelense. No, the second leg is at it. I think it's in this. I don't think this is Costa Rica, if I'm not mistaken. This might be LA. This is LA right now. They're playing the first game in LA. The second game is going to be in Costa Rica. Ooh, foul on Alajuelense on player fouled. Marky Delgado going to be a free kick. Looked like he clipped his leg. Porteous with the ball. Plays out to Tillman. Tillman back to Porteous. Porteous to Sonny. Sonny fouled. Outside the box. Dangerous free kick position for LAFC. 24 minutes in. Looks like it was Vander Putin that fouled him fouled Sonny outside the box. Looks like Sonny's going to take this free kick. Get out, Tillman. If LAFC draws, they'll lose my mind since their opposition is ranked lower. Yeah, that's the problem. Like I just want to see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna let this game play out. See how they do. But some of the criticisms I've had for this team is coming to light tonight. So we'll see. All right, let's see if Sonny's got some free kick magic. All right, Sonny, the free kick hits the wall. Sonny got the rebound, but it's deflected off of the Alajuelense defender. Budri's got the ball. Matt says, let's go Alajuelense. I noticed with LAFC, there's just a lot of standing. There's people, you got to move off the ball. Even when you don't have the ball, you got to move around. Too much standing. Markey to Sonny. Sonny was looking for Denis, but it's deflected and cleared by an Alajuelense player. Chouanier out wide to Hollingshead to Denis. Sonny out wide. Delgado to Denis to Tillman. Tillman with a pass to Chouanier. He's got some space to Porches. Valencia. Budri. Oh, Palencia. Oh, that was a good chance by Palencia. That ball just dropped right into Diego Palencia or Sergio Palencia and just dropped right into him. I thought that was going to get cleared, but somehow got to Palencia. He had a golden opportunity. Bad timing by Matarrita. Palencia probably should have scored that one. The goalkeeper got a hand on it, though. Goalkeeper Ortega definitely got a hand on it, but golden opportunity there by Palencia to score. Sonny's taking the corner. And it's cleared out of bounds. Going to be a throw in. I agree, Angus. LAFC is just going through the motions. It's very cruise control esque. Denis. Tillman out wide. Hollingshead. Oh, is that? No, it's Budri. Budri looking for Denis. It's hard to tell if it's Budri or if it's Hollingshead because of how wide Budri's been playing. Oh, Bwanga's able to keep it in bounds, but Alajuelense. Oh, Budri wins possession. Budri with a shot way over the bar. Going to be a goal kick for Alajuelense. Rhino says 10 back, really not easy. Yeah, no, I definitely think that playing the low block is definitely hard to crack, but the way to do it is to play out wide. In LAFC, you just got to spread them out. That's how you beat the low block. But you also can beat it if you have creativity in the midfield, which they don't have. "31 minutes in, it's 0-0 still." Not good when a team plays up or down to its competition. I agree with that. Consistency is key for the good teams. LAFC definitely have some red flags. Valencia. Denis. Pass was looking, I guess, to cross outside the boot, but no one was there. It's cleared out of bounds. Keyshawn says LAFC not that creative when they aren't playing the counter. It's true. Struggling against the low block. They are struggling against the low block for sure. The low block has been kind of their Achilles heel, but I mean, there's definitely ways you can beat the low block. You got to play out wide. They haven't been able to do that effectively. Sony with the cross, but it's cleared by Alajuelense. LAFC is able to keep possession. Denis with a nice move. Blocked off of the Alajuelense player, though. I think Alajuelense just wants to get a 0-0 draw in this game and then go back to Costa Rica and hopefully steal this game away or the series away. They're hoping to get that 0-0 draw tonight. Oh, Budri with some space. Budri plays that wide to Denis. Oh, it's actually no, that's Tillman. Tillman out wide. Threw me off because Tillman was playing left. They got Denis playing right. All right, Budri. Pat lays it off to Hollingshead. Good save by Ortega. Good save by Ortega. Looked like Palencia was trailing. I think LAFC are going to win, but the way they're playing right now, I don't know if anyone's going to win tonight. Oh, I thought that was going in. Out of bounds. Corner kick for LAFC. I thought that was going in. Let's see the angle. Oh, yeah, God, I thought that was in. The angle looked like it went off the goalkeeper's foot and was going in. All right. Who's taking the corner? Oh, Sonny's taking the corner. Tafari battling it out, wins possession, keeps it for LAFC, tries to cross it right into the goalkeeper's hands. This team is no bueno without Estacio. I mean, to be fair, I don't think they're that good with him either. I'm talking about the attack. Like the defense is good, but the attack isn't good either, even with him. But that will probably be an excuse people use. They'll say, "Oh, the team wasn't as good tonight because Estacio didn't play." But I just don't think the team's that good in the attack this year. They're just not good. They're not good in the attack. They're good in the defense, but they're not good in the attack. And you got to be able to score goals if you want to win these games. Oh, good takeaway by LAFC. Sonny plays that wide to Denis. Oh, good save by Ortega. Another corner for LAFC. LAFC 78% possession, but only 2 shots on target. Huge issue this year. Bad cross by Delgado. Plays out to Chouanier. Denis on the ball. Budri. Denis shoots it deep. Oh, no foul on Marky Delgado. Alajuelense player frustrated. Thought that Delgado had bumped him. No call though. Bad pass by Palencia. I can't believe how much LAFC's had the ball tonight. They just can't do anything with it. Is MLS going to underwhelm in CCC again this year? Well, they definitely are if they're going to. I mean, the Philadelphia Union. Oh, good chance. Oh, Hollingshead looking for Tillman, but he couldn't get on the other end of it. Uh, Philadelphia played a bunch of their backups tonight against Club America. I mean, what are we talking about? That's insane to play your backups in a game like that. It's embarrassing. I think Ortega did touch that. Denis, left side. Oh, just wide. LAFC X fans told me this team was all sunshine and rainbows, though. What, LAFC? Yeah, some of these fans are crazy. You can win games and still not be a good team. It's possible. $38 minutes in, still 0-0. Tillman. Oh, good save by Ortega right into the goalkeepers. He tried to go low and right. Good save by Ortega. Player of the first half, goalkeeper. We'll talk about that at the halftime report, though. But good save by the Alajuelense goalkeeper. I tell you what, he knows having an off night. Off night is not bad. Off night is in not doing much. Hugo Lloris. He's probably sitting in a chair down there at the other end of the pitch. He's just chilling. Like he's not even. I mean, he's essentially got a VIP seat at the game at this point. Oof, miss hit by Schwanier. All right, it's gonna be a goal kick for Alajuelense. Looks like the Alajuelense goalkeeper's complaining about something. Looks like he might be injured. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the goalkeeper, but he's been the best player for the team in the first half. So we'll see what happens with him. 100 people in the chat, guys. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Let's see how many likes we got on the channel or on the video. We got 36 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes. Smash the like button down below. It helps us out. This is the first leg of LAFC versus Alajuelense. We'll have a post-game recap after this game as well. So make sure you guys like this stream down below. It helps us out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are 680 subs away from 13,000. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like he probably is. Oh, here we go. First real chance, maybe by not, and they lose possession. Tillman got Palencia, wide open space. Tillman lost space, got Sonny out wide. Son, good move. No one there for the pass. Palencia was just watching. Uh-oh, that's a nice pass. Lloris has it cleared out. First Hugo Lloris sighting of the game. 42 minutes in. Delgado. Oh, Sonny, nice move. No call, no call on the foul outside the box. Oh, Porteous with a screamer, just wide left. It'll probably be about 3 minutes of added time, just because maybe 2 minutes because the goalkeeper was laying down. Yeah, Ortega looks mad right now. Oh, first. Oh my God! Holy sh! Oh my! Did you see that strike by Alajuelense? Oh my God! They take the lead. Holy sh! Oh my God! Hugo Lloris has been so comfortable tonight. He was asleep. Oh my! Goal Alajuelense. Absolute screamer outside the box, low to the left. Insane golazo right there. Alajuelense up 1-0 over LAFC. That was a banger. Wow. Wow. What? LAFC dominate possession the entire game, and then one chance Alajuelense gets, they score on it. And now LAFC have the heat turned up on them because, well, I guess they don't have away goals anymore. But this is a horrendous start for LAFC. Horrendous start for LAFC. What a goal, though. That, I think it was literally their first shot of the game. Insane. Porches looking for Sonny, but it's cleared by the Alajuelense player. So there's gonna be 3 minutes, 3 minutes of added time. Ronald Matarrita clears it out. This halftime is gonna be interesting. That was a beautiful goal. We'll see if LAFC can come back. Their attack is so bad. Yeah, it's just straight up golazo. That's beautiful. That's goal of the week. What a screamer! That was just an absolute screamer. Minute and a half left of add time. Latin Americans do well in MLS, and we're surprised they can do well against them as well. Well, it's the cost of the team is completely. I mean, it's off the charts with what these teams spend on their rosters, but they're having a hell of a half so far. Hell of a half, which we'll talk more about when it's actually halftime, but insane first half from LAFC and not in a good way. We'll save the heater for the halftime. I'm just gonna let it stew a little bit. We'll talk about what went wrong in the first half, but we got like 30 seconds left of added time. We'll see. We'll talk about it at the halftime report. Got about 20 seconds left, but man, we'll look at the stats, the possession, the shots. Valencia to Tillman. Tillman. Sonny. Ooh, good effort by Sonny. But they're not able to keep possession. We're over the 3 minutes. We'll see if the whistle gets blown here in a second. All right, that's the whistle at the half. 1-0. Alajuelense coming into BMO Stadium and currently upsetting LAFC after one half in the Concacaf Champions Cup first leg. All right, guys, let's talk about this. I want to get your grades for the first half performance, 1 through 10 for both of these teams, LAFC and Alajuelense. God, I got to get that. First half grades for LAFC and Alajuelense, 1 through 10 for both of these teams. First half performances. I want you guys to let me know down below. But while you're doing that, make sure you guys hit the like button down below. We got 110 people in the chat with us right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, 680 subs away from 13,000. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So let's look at these first half stats by both of these teams. Let's look at this real quick. Let me mute this since we're at halftime. Okay, so first half, and I'll read these scores. I'll read these grades here in just a second. But I want to read these stats real quick. LAFC had 77% of the possession in the first half to Alajuelense's 23% possession. LAFC had 12 shots and 4 on target to Alajuelense's 1 shot, 1 on target. Now, this is the stat that blows my mind. You guys this is crazy, okay? You ready for this? LAFC's expected goal rate in the first half was 0.37, and Alajuelense's expected goal rate was 0.01. 0.01. LAFC had 416 passes in the first half. They're on pace to have 800 passes in this game. It's insane. Some teams don't have 400 passes in an entire match. They have 400 in the first half. Alajuelense has 93 in the first half. 93. And they're up 1-0 right now. They're up 1-0 right now over LAFC. So let's read these scores. Let's read these scores real quick. Let's see what you guys think. I want you guys to give me your score 1 through 10 of the first half performances by LAFC. 1 being shit, 10 being good. And I want to know what you guys think about Alajuelense's first half performance 1 through 10. I want you guys to give me your grades for both of these teams on their first half performance 1 through 10. Missy L says 4 out of 10 needs more shots on target. I'm assuming you're talking about LAFC. A lot of people fired up so far. Jordan says, I can't tell if LAFC's attack is just meh right now or if Alajuelense's defense is just super solid. But for 5 for like both. Okay, so you got a 5 for both. Interesting. Mike says 3. I'm assuming for LAFC. Angus says Alajuelense is a 6 and LAFC is a 4. Both teams have been terrible. 3 out of 10. Let's see. What did Cali Rex say? I didn't even see Cali Rex's comment. I hadn't seen him in a minute. Let's see where they at. Cali Rex. Oh, you were responding to someone. 400 passes and 90% of them sideways and backwards. No creativity, no tact. That's true. That's true. Ian says it's a 1. Better than LA. Okay, so Calirex says, I think LAFC should give up possession and play on the counter. That way they force Alajuelense to push up. That's true. Okay, so, all right, my first half grades for both these teams, I would give LAFC a 2, okay? I'd give them a 2. I don't think it's a 1 because they have had some shots, but there's just still no creativity. This is just such an ongoing issue with this team. No creativity whatsoever. No creativity whatsoever. And the one thing that had been keeping this whole thing together, the one thing that's been keeping this whole thing together for them this season has been their defense. They hadn't conceded a goal all year long in any match that's competitive, like Champions Cup or MLS. They conceded 0 goals. And they conceded their first one tonight. They conceded their first one tonight in the first half at home. Okay. So it's been a terrible night. No creativity. And the one thing that kept them in games has fallen through tonight. And even if Alajuelense's expected goal rate's terrible, they still conceded a goal. And if the results hold up, they're going to lose this game. Okay. So 2 for LAFC. My grade for Alajuelense, I give them a 7. Okay. I gave them a 7. Have they done anything spectacular? No. They've been playing a low block the entire game. They have essentially been parking the bus and hoping to God that LAFC don't score tonight so that they could go back to Costa Rica next week and hopefully get a 1-0 result and try to advance to the round of 8 or the quarterfinals of the Concacaf Champions Cup. Well, they just got a screamer. Their first shot of the entire game was on the money, low left side at the bottom, and just perfect, like the goal of the week, the best goal I've seen in the last week, maybe 2 weeks. It was perfect, right? It was perfect. And so even though they haven't looked good, they only have 93 passes. They have a 71% accuracy. They've been playing very defensive. The reason why I give them a 7 is because their plan has worked. Their plan has worked. They have LAFC down 1-0 at home in the first leg of the Concacaf Champions Cup. I mean, this is about as good as it could go for Alajuelense, in my opinion. This is like the dream start for them. I mean, yeah, they're playing terrace ball, but this is the dream. This is the dream start for Alajuelense. If they can hold on to this and get the 1-0, that's a huge win for them. And just to compare, and I always mention this I always preface this: transfer market is just like a good starting point indicator of like what a team's worth. It's not the end all be all. It's just good indicator of like what a team's worth. LAFC's worth $68 million. Okay. $68 million. Let's see what Alajuelense is worth. Alajuelense is worth $9 million. $9 million. So we have 68 versus 9. Now, it's not always about that, obviously. Just to put it in perspective, there are 10 teams in Costa Rican First Division. There are 10 teams, okay? If you combine all 10 teams' value, it's $48 million. LAFC squad is worth more than the entire league combined. So this is a game they should be winning. It doesn't matter what the hell the system is they're playing, low block, high block, it don't matter. They should be winning this game. But there is a brokenness in the attack right now. The attack is broken right now, guys. The attack is broken. It's been broken. And now LAFC find themselves down 1-0 in the first leg. And what many people would probably use highlight-wise to go to sleep. If Hugo Lloris can't fall asleep tonight, he'll watch highlights of this game. And he's going to remember that he was in the chair at the end of the other side of the field for the first 40 minutes, just watching the game in the VIP section on the field. He had on-field passes for this game. $68 million. Yep. Agreed, no midfield creativity at all. Tillman, honestly, is so frustrating to watch. Tom cleverly of LAFC sideway back passes, doesn't see Sonny. Bouanga runs. LAFC got two of the best forwards. And that's another thing, too. The system is not working. It's not working. Last year, when they were playing very well, they had two up top. They had Sonny and Denny playing next to each other, and they were playing a 5-3-2. A 5-3-2 is what they played, and it worked. At least it worked better than this. But when they have Sonny playing more in the middle and up in front of goal, and they have, well, he's not even playing in front of goal. They got his ass. They got him going back to the midfield to get the ball to start the attack. But when you have him playing in the middle and he's kind of stuck there and he can't be free and roam around, and Denis is just stuck on this island on the left side of the field, it just isn't really creating many chances. And you're seeing this. You're seeing this. Cosmic Jojo says, I think Tillman has something on Marco because there ain't no way that dude's starting over Budri or Martinez. They just love him. They love him so much. They love Tillman for some reason. They love him. Not sure why, but they do. They love Tillman. Tillman's not good enough. Mr. Sideways backwards pass. Okay, so I want to ask you guys this. Let's talk about LAFC's first half. Who was the worst player on the pitch for LAFC? Who was the worst player on the pitch for LAFC in the first half? Who was the worst player on the pitch for LAFC in the first half? Angus says LAFC's net worth is 7.5 times higher than their opponent. Yeah, and it's. I don't know if you heard me mention this a minute ago, Angus, but LAFC's worth more than the entire Costa Rican first division. If you add all the teams, their value is only $48 million. Tillman, please start Ordaz. Tillman. Michel says Sonny was the worst player in the first half. I don't know if he was the worst player in the first. I think Tillman was the worst player in the first half. I think that one of the issues with Sonny right now is because there's just nothing going on in the midfield. Like there's no creativity at all. He's having to do too much, and it's making him lose focus. It's frustrating him, and it's kind of just making him off. Like he's having to do too much. He's having to be a playmaker. He's having to come in the midfield. He's having to play striker. He's having to play. I mean, he's just having to do too much. He's having to do too much. I think Tillman's by far the worst player in the first half. They think Tillman is Malik. Dortmund has the same with Bellingham brothers. Santos just leaves Sonny stuck with defenders in the middle. Boring. That's true. Tillman, cost shouldn't play a factor. Spurs are worth how much, and they are facing relegation currently. Tillman probably does very well in some random statistic the coaching group really values. Let's see. I wish MLS took this more seriously. Concacaf Champions Cup is the highest domestic trophy in North America. It is. I do wish they took it seriously. There was a team earlier tonight that played all their backups. Philadelphia played all their backups on against Club America. It's frustrating. Hacker says Sonny is not doing anything. It's okay game for Sonny. Yeah, I mean I would say he's not doing anything. He's having to do too much. He's having to play all these different roles. There's just the team around. I just don't think this team's very good. Honest, I just don't think this team's very good. I don't think his team's very good. Why hire Tillman? He has no merits. Sonny couldn't score that curler from outside the box. He's more suited to play in this than Denis because Bouanga needs space to run into. The game is so rough and tough, and ref is not giving fouls in advance for opposing team. Now, the fouling, the game has been very chippy for sure, but LAFC still has been really bad. It's a combination of a lot of things, but ridiculous, man. I agree. It's embarrassing. I mean, if MLS doesn't win it this year, I might lose all hope. I just lose all hope. I'm not saying anything anymore. Sergio says, I don't think we can make excuses for Sonny, not someone of his quality. Santos turned great offensive team into average team. Sonny is totally isolated and no creativity nor service. Like to see Bouanga create for Sonny once get Santos out. I've been screaming this for months. I literally said when they hired him that this was a horrible hire. The guy is a failure. He is not good. And I think as time progresses, he will be exposed. He will be exposed. But LAFC, they're too good of an organization to outright be bad. But I think they're going to get exposed. I just, Mark is not a good coach. So what? Okay, so what do we think about? God, I hope Toluca doesn't win it. I hope an MLS team wins it. I hope to God an MLS team wins it, but it's not looking good. Maybe Vancouver gets another chance this time and they deliver. Maybe Vancouver can redeem themselves from last year. Maybe they can redeem themselves. I mean, I'm losing hope in a sense, but maybe, just maybe, they can redeem themselves. But we'll see. So I want to ask you guys, it's halftime. It's 1-0. This has been a very weird game. It's very weird. It is. It's a weird game. I've never seen a team with a .01 expected goal rate winning a game. I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen that, especially when the other team has 400 passes in the first half. It's just, I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Okay. But what is your score prediction for the second half? Does LAFC make the miraculous? Well, it's not really that miraculous because they're only down 1-0. So, I mean, it's not like it's far-fetched and it's not possible. It's possible, but can LAFC come back and win this game? What is your second half score prediction for this match? The game is on FS2, I think. FS2. Yeah, Fox Sports 2, and it's on, I think it's like on Univision, I think is the other one. I think I could be wrong, but I think it's on Univision, and it's definitely on FS2. That's what we're watching it on. 1-1 is pretty close, but it could be 2-1, 2-1 LAFC, 2-1 LA. We better change our manager before it's getting worse. I don't think, listen, I don't think there's a single thing that Mark Dos Santos could do to get fired. I don't think there's a single thing he could do to get fired right now until the end of the season. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. People are enjoying the stream dub. Appreciate that. LAFC evens it up. We'll see if they do. Adam says it feels like a 1-1 game, but I could see a 3-2 by the game's end. Cali Rex says, I think if LAFC gets past Alajuelense, they will struggle against Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul have been looking good in CONCACAF and decent in their season currently. 1-0 Alajuelense. Okay, here's my question, and we'll talk about this because there's still another half, so a lot can change, right? There's there's so much that could happen. What happens if they do lose this game? I mean, I'm going to talk about this in the post game if they do, but like, what happens if they lose this game? I mean, I wonder what they're going to do. But I'm texting Nick right now. Me and him are texting a voice of Mike and Gold, and he's saying that he's not worried. He says it's not a big. He says that they. He says LAFC in a great position. And I told him, I said, there's no creativity. Everything I said on full display tonight. And he says, me and him are watching two different games. They're all over the goal. And I have had a lot of chances in goal coming. They can't finish any. I disagree. We'll see what they do in the second half. But if they do lose this game, I just wonder what's going to happen. because they're not going to be able to add any more players until the summer. So this is the team they have until June or July. Let's go KFC. Interesting. Think LAFC is the winner. I can't bring in Griezmann for the last DP. I heard he might join Orlando City. Yeah, I don't think Griezmann's coming to LAFC. They had a chance. They were going to sign Griezmann instead of Son Heung-min. That was the original plan. But it fell through, and that's what led them to sign Sonny. And I think that they were happier to sign Sonny anyway. Why did I don't know what that means. Sending a hug to Brazil. Kyrex says that will more than likely force LAFC to play differently. I think LAFC has good players, some on the injury list that could change how we play, like Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg is okay. I mean, he's got pace, but he's not really good at crossing. He's not really that good of a scorer. He's just a speed merchant. He's not bad. He's a good depth piece, but I don't think he's going to fix these issues. He needs to change his tactics to fit personnel LAFC has. I agree. And guess what? Alajuelense comes in the second half, which is about to start. And they've got a lot of confidence. They got all the momentum. Even if this game ends 1-1, they came into LAFC got a draw. LAFC will have to come to their house and beat them to advance to the next round. So we'll see what happens. Second half's about to start. Looks like Alajuelense is going to make a substitution. Looks like Badia is coming in. I'm not sure who he's coming in. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't watch Costa Rican soccer, but looks like this Badia kid is coming in. Curious to see how they change their formation. They might really, really park the bus now with that 1-0 lead. I think LAFC might have 900 passes by the end of this game. All right, second half is underway. Let's see if LAFC can make their comeback. They're down 1-0 to Alajuelense. Yeah, Philly's coach sucks. That's funny. Heard Montreal is also interested in Griezmann. There's a couple. I mean, there's a lot of teams that have been interested, and we'll see if he actually comes over. Though, I mean, he's been rumored to come over to MLS for years now. So we'll see if he finally comes over. I doubt it though. All right, let's see what they do. No changes for LAFC. Let's see if they can awaken. Let's see if there's a little bit more motivation in the second half. Turnover, but it's out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for LAFC. Almost 12:30 on the East Coast, late night. Appreciate everybody who's joined us to watch this watch along. Always fun to do these watch alongs with you guys. And don't forget, we're doing a watch along tomorrow night. I think the game starts at 7:30. We'll start at 7:20. It's either going to be the game either starts at 7:20 or 7:30 or 7 o'clock, but we do 10 minutes before the game starts. But don't forget about our Nashville SC and Inter Miami game tomorrow, which is going to be a heater. That's going to be a very, very good game in the Concacaf Champions Cup. Very, very good game. Ooh, Budri's able to win possession. Delgado with some space. Ooh. Good block by Alajuelense. Yeah, they're playing the low block. They're parking the bus here. They're trying to get that 1-0 win. Oh, I'm way behind. My God, I'm way behind. I'm sorry. I'm like way behind. My thing keeps going behind. What did I miss? Somehow my stream goes. It was behind like a couple minutes. I hope I didn't miss anything too crazy. Let me see. So Denis. Okay, we're caught up now. We're caught up now. I'm at 52-45. I don't know what you guys are at, but I'm at 52-45. Bradley Carnell got fired from St. Louis because he pissed off Minnie in the locker room. We'll see if he wears out his welcome, but they've lost every game this year so far. If LAFC lose to Alajuelense, that will be insanely embarrassing for MLS. The difference in squad is abysmal. That's true. I missed two good chances. I saw the cross from Denis. It looked like Palencia had it, but I didn't see the other one. Foul on LAFC called on. I guess maybe is that Chouanier? I'll be honest, I don't even know what Chouanier looks like. I never see him up close. Okay, that is Chouanier. I never see him up close. I just see 66 most of the time. So they're showing that Denis, that cross from Denis looked like Palencia got to it, and then he passed it to Tillman, and then Tillman mishit it because Tillman's terrible. Costa Rican press have been preparing for spanking all week. If LAFC lose now, they'll celebrate like winning the World Cup. I'm serious. No, for real. I agree. I think that's true. This would be a huge upset. Ryan Hollingshead, Budri, Chouanier. I forgot to check. I didn't see if Eustachio was on the bench. If he is, he needs to come in ASAP. Tillman with a bad pass. God, dude, Tillman is so bad. Oh, he's not on the bench. Interesting. I wonder what's up with Eustachio, why he's not on the bench. Because it's not like it's a travel game either. Oh, good pass from Delgado to Sonny. Sonny, good pass to Budri. Budri lays it off to Denis, and they score. Tie it up. 1-1. Much better. Much better. There you go. All right, 1-1. Let's look at that play. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of space. Budri laid it off to Denis. It was Delgado to Sonny to Budri to Denis. Look at that space, though. You got to play out wide. Look at that was a good fake by Budri. Good score by Denis. Good goal by Denis. That was a good dummy play by Budri. I think that's Bouanga's first goal in like 3 games, maybe 4 games. Kid tell me out. Bouanga's class saved LAFC. Well, it's 1-1 right now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Alajuelense definitely would take this 1-win score. They would take this in a heartbeat. Tillman for the pass. Too much on it. God, Tillman is horrible. I can't believe there's people that think Tillman's good. I don't know what they're watching. I don't know what they're watching. Tillman's terrible. Jade says that those Fluminense fans are still sad. Bobby, will you be doing watch along for Sargent's first game for TFC? If I can get like a heads up when it's going to be, I would. I don't know for sure when he's going to play. Denis tries to flip it up, but it's cleared out by Alajuelense. Or take it with the save. How many shots is LAFC up to now? They got like probably like 17, 18. 18 shots. I'll check the stats here in a little bit, but I think they're at like 17 or 18 shots right now. Who would you put instead of Tillman? I would have Budri and David Martinez starting. I'd have the midfield as Budri, Estacio, and probably Delgado, and have David Martinez out wide if you're going to play the 4-3-3. Palencia tries to fit that in there to Delgado, but it's taken away. If we get back Igor Jesus from injury, I think we should have a midfield trio of Igor, Estacio, and Delgado, and just sell Tillman. Well, the problem is about nice turn by Budri. Oh, Bouanga. He tried to curl that one in. I just the only problem with that is Budri, right? Budri's not going to play on the wing. Speaking of the Galaxy game, you see the Concacaf statement about 10 of the other team's players still not getting their visas cleared. No, I haven't seen that. Sonny should score a goal. You crazy? How many chances do you need to give Bouanga before you can actually make a pass? Is so stupid. I try to love the guy, but man, he has no soccer IQ. You talking about Denis? Budri, Delgado. Oh my God, they could tell me he's wide open. Oh, these guys have no vision. I mean, listen, I don't trust Tillman either, but these guys just don't keep their heads up. He don't keep their heads up. Tillman was wide open. I feel like I'm going crazy watching this team play. Like such mediocre play. I cannot handle Bouanga anymore. Oh, the guy. Oh my God. It should have been 5-0. Yeah, that's the thing about Denny Bouanga is he is frustrating. Like I don't think he's bad. I think he's good. He's got the pace and he can score, but he has no technical ability. He can't pass. And honestly, he does miss a lot of chances. My God, he should have scored. He definitely should have had like a brace by now. Even Son is getting pissed for no pass. Hopefully, Sonny can score a goal in the game. We'll see. We'll see if he can get his. I think he scored in the Real España game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. I think he has scored. I think that's his only goal this year. He's got one goal. I think maybe like 5 assists in this season. Oh, lucky bounce by Alajuelense. Wonderful to see Joel Campbell, the Costa Rican legend, former Arsenal player. I wonder if we'll get to see him tonight for Alajuelense. 62 minutes in, LAFC have tied it up 1-1 with Alajuelense. This game is depressing me. No IQ. Back pass FC. Delgado out wide to Hollingshead. Delgado. Valencia. Out wide to Denis, one-on-one. Budri crossed it, but literally there was no one there. I don't know what that was by Budri. Delgado fails to capitalize. Bouanga run. These are the moments. This would have been the game for Giroud. Poor Giroud. LAFC going to have a lot of chances tonight. I mean, they're going to keep getting chances in the second half. So we'll see. We'll see if they can find another one, but they're going to get their chances. Schwanye, OC Porches, Palencia. Tillman. Oh, Budri. Bad pass by Budri. I think we're starting to see like some LAFC back when Giroud was here. They just can't score. Well, I mean, they did score one goal, but like they're struggling. They're struggling a lot. We're seeing LAFC with Giroud right now. Oh, like Hollingshead with some space. It's gonna be out of bounds. It's gonna be a goal kick for Alajuelense. Oh man, David Martinez and Nathan Ordaz are coming in, which are much needed. Delgado's coming out for Nathan Ordaz. See who David Martinez comes in. Hopefully, David Martinez comes in from Malik Tillman. My God, excuse me, Timothy. Don't disrespect Malik Tillman like that. I'm sorry, Timothy Tillman. Hopefully, David Martinez comes in for Timothy Tillman. Let's see. I'm expecting it to be Timothy Tillman. No, Budri. Budri's coming out instead of Tillman. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe they took out Budri and they took out Delgado before they took out Tillman. '67th minute. Let's see if David Martinez and Nathan Ordaz can make a difference for this LAFC side. Sonny with a cross. And Ortega's hands. Ortega falls down. He probably thought that was an LAFC player, but it was not. Trying to get the foul. His own player ran into him. Tillman got blackmail. Cosmic Jojo says, I'm telling you, Tillman has dirt on the team. I just never seen anything like it before. I've never seen anything like it. And there's not really anybody to take him out for now, I don't think. So he's going to be playing the rest of the game, which is crazy. Surprised Budri got taken out so early. 65 minutes in. That should have been a foul on Tafari. Oh God, didn't he have so much space? They didn't see him though. Bad pass by Ordas. Bad pass. Sonny with some space. Oh, he was looking for Ordas. Oh, God, that would have been. Hey, does that count as a shot on target? Because that would be their second one tonight. That's crazy. I think that's the guy that scored earlier, scored the banger. But does that count as a shot on target? Because if it does, that'd be their second one of the night. Rhino says, if the team uses this tactic, does LAFC need Sony? I'll be honest with you guys. I feel for you. I feel for you Korean fans about Sony's form for the World Cup because it's just not LAFC are not playing very well right now, which is not good for you guys. Oh, good defending. That was good defending by Alajuelense. Oh, Sonny with the ball. Oh, Sonny with a curler into Ortega's hands. That was a great tackle. Very good tackle. Santiago Vanderputten. That guy, he should be on some MLS teams' radars. He's not doing too bad tonight. No worries. We have Lee King in. Yeah, but you kind of, I mean, you definitely want Sonny to be good too, right? I'm sorry, but Sony has been wasteful. Is Malik even performing with Leverkusen? Seems like Bayern Munich has overshadowed every other team. Um, is Bayern like clearing right now? Yeah, they are. Wow. Maybe that's PSG that's like struggling right now. I mean, Leverkusen's in sixth place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. The guy that scored earlier almost scored again. Number 14's a baller for Alajuelense. My God. The guy almost had he shot the ball from midfield, almost got that in, or maybe he didn't almost get in, but I mean it was on target. And then he just had another screamer. I mean, that's the third shot. He's got all three shots, all on target too. Guy's been a stud. That guy has some serious. He has some serious movement on his ball. Pause. But no, seriously, that thing was like a rocket. 72 minutes in, 1-1. Hollingshead. Chouanier. Oh my God, David Martinez had so much space. Plenty, is your head up? Sometimes I wonder if these guys, their eyes are closed. I mean, Martinez was right there with so much space. Oof. Good pass by Martinez, but it's headed and out of it's headed by Denis Bouanga, saved by Ortega. It's going to be a corner for LAFC. Tillman with the ball. Timothy no skill Tillman. Passes it to Sonny. Sonny tries to cross. It's going to be out of bounds for another corner for LAFC. Oh, cleared out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for LAFC. 140 people watch right now, but we only have 63 likes. Guys, smash the like button down below if you haven't already. Let's get to 100 likes on the stream. Smash the like button. 140 people in, but only 63 likes. Hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. 680 subs away from 13,000. Also, want to point out that this is brought to you by MLS Moves, is presented by FanDuel, proud sponsor of MLS Moves. Oof. Sonny had a chance there, but he couldn't get a clean hit on it. Poor Tillman. This channel's whipping boy. I mean, yeah, poor Tillman. Everyone that is not bought, smash the like button. Appreciate that, Jay Shawnee. Can't get 100%. There's always bots. That is true. Well, I guess there could be. Hopefully, there's not too many bots. Palencia looking for a DOS. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. 15 minutes left plus added time for the first leg of the Concacaf Championship, Concacaf Champions Cup round of 16 between LAFC and Alajuelense. It's 1-1. God, Braun, that's the kid's name Braun. He's the one who's had the 3 shots tonight for Alajuelense. I mean, the kid he's got a rocket. I gotta chill how I say these things, but seriously, the dude had. I mean, he had a screamer early in the first half, and then he had the try to score from midfield, and then he had the other one, the third shot attempt. I mean, he's lurking. Ronald Matarita. These refs are just letting him play. Foul call on Alajuelense. It's going to be LAFC ball. Smolikov's coming in for Hollingshead. Interesting. All right, 78th minute. Does LAFC have one more in them? I don't know if they do. All right, Tillman. Timothy, no skill Tillman. Chouanier. No Skillman. Out to Porches. Porches winds it up over the goal. It's going to be a goal kick for Alajuelense. That's what I'm calling him from now on. I'm calling him Timothy No Skill Tillman. I don't even know if he should be probably USL. Yeah, he's probably good enough to play in USL. Oh, that was a nice flick. Nice flick by Alajuelense. Wonder if we'll see Joel Campbell in this game. Oh, David Martinez fouled. Wasn't Tillman in the squad for the USMT some months back? There's a chance he could. There's no chance he's playing the World Cup. There's no chance. The only Tillman's playing is Malik. There's no chance that No Skill Tillman's playing. No chance. That shot brought to you by Dos Santos. Looks like a short Latin Greg Berhalter. That's he's got hair though. Tillman in the USL third division. Appreciate you for stopping by the chat. Everybody. Appreciate everybody in the chat tonight. 80th minute. Smolikov shoots it, goes wide left. It's going to be a goal kick. All right, Joel Campbell's coming in, the Arsenal legend. No, I'm kidding. He's not an Arsenal legend, but he did play for Arsenal. He was on loan army for Arsenal. He was even rumored to come to MLS several times. We'll see what Joel Campbell can do. He was chased by many MLS teams for many years. No foul. Wow. Surprised that he started on the bench tonight, but we'll see what he can do in the final 10 minutes. I would assume he's starting. If he's in the Costa Rican League at 34 years old, I would assume or 33, I would assume he's starting. Curious if he still plays for the Costa Rican national team. He does still play for the Costa Rican team. Oh, good save by Ortega. 150 caps for Costa Rica, 27 goals. That's crazy. His legs are gone though. Him and Sony are the same age. They're both born in 1990. I don't know when he was born in 1992, but they're the same age, which is crazy. 82nd minute. Denis. Oof, right into Ortega's hands. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what the possession's looking like now for LAFC. All right, they're at 700 passes, 76% of 76% ball possession. So they're at 700 passes now. 700 passes. I would love to know what the record is for most passes in a game. I mean, my God, 700 is crazy. Some teams don't have 700 in 2 games. Oh, nice play by Braun. Keeps it in. Braun's a baller for Alajuelense. Absolute baller. It is meaningless passes. It is for sure, but it's crazy to see that many in a game. Foul on David Martinez. I'm sorry, I don't speak Korean. If you could just translate the question, and I would translate if I could, but I don't think I can copy and paste questions from YouTube. 84th minute, still 1-1. Safari out wide. Valencia, no call, loses possession. Joel Campbell, weird touch by Joel Campbell. I don't know what he was doing there. Chouanier with the foul. What's the role of Son Bait? Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I mean it's almost like they do want to use him as decoy. I'm this system really hasn't really set anyone up in the attack. The attack really doesn't have an identity. Oh, first corner of the night for Alajuelense. First corner of the night for Alajuelense. Crazy. First corner of the night in 85th minute. 85th minute first corner of the night is insane. Oh, she said Tillman out as well. Yeah, Tillman out. Timothy, no skill, Tillman out. Wow, the volume there was really weird. They get their second corner of the night. 86th minute. Curious to see how much extra time or added time is going to be placed on this game. The Alajuelense. God, I gotta get. It's just such a tongue twister. Alajuelense fans are absolutely losing their mind right now. They've got to be in absolute paradise right now with the way their team has played in this game. All right, let's see. Oh, so close, so close. Just over the goal. So close. 87th minute. Oof, that was almost danger spot for Alajuelense. Batman almost hit the target. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You think he looks like Batman with the face mask? Braun gets the yellow card for the challenge on Porches. 88th minute. I would assume there will probably be like 3 minutes of added time. It's almost 1 in the morning on the East Coast. It's 1-1. Absolute CONCACAF situation. Smolyakov with the cross, but it's blocked. Goes into Ortega's hands. $2 super chat from Matt says, Will, they're Liga fans. They go by La Liga there. Liga fans. Joel Campbell with the cross. Too much on it. Goes into Hugo Lloris's hands. Plays it out. Ryan Raposo. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember Raposo coming in. Glad I'm in the central time zone. I still haven't caught up from the time change. Poked away. Able to keep possession, though. Oh, nutmeg. Smolyakov loses possession. Tillman trying to do something, but doesn't work. Water is wet. Brandes clears it. Porteous gets the ball. Almost the 90th minute. Expecting probably 3 minutes of add time. Five additional minutes? I don't even think 5 minutes was wasted. Oh my God. 5 minutes of added time is insane. Absolutely insane. 5 minutes of added time. I really don't think there's been that much wasted time in the first half or in this game in the second half. Tillman with the too hard of a pass. David Martinez can't contain it. It's out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for Alajuelense. I missed Dolo ball. I don't think it's that bad yet. Here's the thing. Dolo was bad, but Mark might just be worse. What's wrong with Sonny? Is he injured? I don't know if he's injured. I just think the team is there's a lot going wrong with the team right now. Kit Igor Tudor after he gets sacked. That'd be crazy if they sacked the caretaker before the season's over. Oh, lost space for Denis Bwong on the left side. Oh, that's definitely a foul. He's gonna get yellow. Bwonga is pissed. From Van Burton, or Vander Putin, he just like cut him down. He's pissed about getting cut down. There's gonna be a dangerous free kick outside the box. Oh yeah, that's definitely a card. They're lucky that it wasn't inside the box. Yeah, Bwonga's pissed. I mean, that was a bad foul. That was a bad foul. They're lucky it wasn't inside the box. Cruz Azul is waiting. I don't know how it's going to go in Costa Rica. Honestly, I mean, if they're struggling at home, who knows? Luckily for them, they don't play a very difficult team, LAFC, this weekend, so they could rest some guys. All right, let's see what they can do. Sonny with the free kick. 3 minutes into added time. And it's blocked. It's gonna be a corner. Oh, gonna be another corner. David Martinez lined up to take this corner. Cleared easily. Ron able to win it. Oh, Denis got some space. Oh, he just stepped around again. Braun just fouled him. He's already on a yellow. Is he going to get a second yellow? No, I guess they're not going to give him a card. Now he's just wasting time. I think Vanderputten like tried to try to tackle him again. Maybe a dirty foul, and he was able to sidestep it. And there's Tillman sending one to the stands. Hopefully, a nice young fan got a ball to take home with him. Nice souvenir for a young fan tonight with that Tillman shot. Need to make sure if someone to get hit in the back of the head wasn't aware, like maybe they were looking around for something and just got, the ball hit him. That's the final whistle. LAFC draw with Alajuelense in the first leg of the Concacaf Champions Cup round of 16. Very disappointing match for LAFC. A lot of pressure next week on this game for LAFC. Guys, I appreciate you for stopping by and watching this watch along with us. The post-game recap will be out in the next probably about 20 to 25 minutes, so stay on the lookout for that. Hope you guys have a great night. If you're an LAFC fan, we'll see what happens. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon. MLS moves, and thank you for being presented by FanDuel. Appreciate FanDuel. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all soon.